He was in Pinoy Big Brothers Otso, a modelong Ateneo and a Blue Knight, a member of the Ateneo de Davao Senior High School's basketball varsity team. Juggling between the demands of online learning and of show business, he will share with us how he manages stress. We are honored to have as our guest Lance Justin Carr. It's worth your while. Maraming salamat, Lance, for being part of On The Line.
Thank you rin po, Father J-Boy, for inviting me po.
So let's begin right away. So, how was your journey from being in senior high school and then being taken to PB also, and then now going back to Davao for your college course? So, how was it so far? And baka kwento mo naman kami kung anong nangyari after. So, at least from your senior high school.
Well, napakalungkot nga, Father J-Boy, kasi I wasn't able to experience graduation po, di ba? Wala po ako nun. Yeah, sayang nga po. Pero enjoy naman ang experience ko sa PBB, yung mga na-learn ko sa senior high, especially the 6 C's. Na-apply ko rin po sa loob ng bahay. And after that, so I tried the showbiz world 1 year. And now I decided to study back in Ateneo College because I had 2 options po, Father. It was to study online in a different school or to study in Ateneo. Well, since given the pandemic na yun and the situation, I decided talaga to go back to my roots, to my alma mater, to Ateneo, kasi I really trust the system po talaga of Ateneo na talagang gawin po nilang lahat para maging effective yung online learning.
Our lives really circles around all the students, what can help them, what are the struggles, But we're really happy to have you also with us. If you talk about your memories in senior high school. So gusto kong tanong dito ko, ano yung mga memories mo ng senior high school which you cherish?
Of course, my life in senior high revolved around studies, basketball, and pageants, di ba? I joined Modelo Ateneo. And sa PBB, well, I'm very lucky kasi timing yung mga weekly tasks namin sa PBB. It involves basketball and pageants. Ayun, parang yung mga learnings ko dati na, yun nga, like I said earlier, na-apply ko yung learnings ko nung senior high papunta sa PBB. Pero ang nakakamiss po talaga sa senior high is the fun. You know, Father J-Boy, yung fun talaga ng senior high, ibang-iba talaga from junior high and elementary. I mean, the fiesta, the intramurals, the subjects, the teachers, kayo, yung mga mass ni Father J-Boy, namimiss ko na yung mga mass niyo. Yun talagang na-miss ko, Father J-Boy, the fun talaga in senior high talaga.
When you were in senior high school, we've been together in your basketball, di ba? Yung varsity. Di ba? Naalala ko yan, di ba? With your games.
Opo.
What are the things that you also remember about being in varsity? The discipline that goes into being a basketball player. How did it help you become who you are now?
Well, especially the number one thing that I learned from being a varsity player, Father J-Boy, is being competitive, but not towards other teams, other players, but competitive within yourself. Tinatas mo yung limits mo kung hanggang saan kaya ng physical attributes mo or ng mental toughness mo. Talagang pinupush ka sa limit mo talaga. Next is the discipline. Well, being a student athlete, kailangan may i-maintain kami na grades para makalaro. And kasi Father J-Boy, may usapan dati, di ba, if may failing grade or mababang grade, hindi makalaro. So, it's actually the discipline of time management po talaga, Father J-Boy, kung ano talaga yung priorities mo.
Parang nakikita ko yan, kapag pumasok ka na sa showbiz, di ba? So, tuturuan ka nilang sumayaw at saka lahat tatanong.
Oh, grabe.
Diba? How did discipline, time management, all of those help you out?
Ano po talaga, Father J-Boy, time management comes with patience and willingness to learn new things. Since ako, ang alam ko lang talaga, Father J-Boy, before entering showbiz is basketball. That's it. Maybe a little background from acting kasi nag-teatro Ateneo din ako nung junior high. In showbiz, you need to be flexible sa lahat with singing and dancing. So, dun po lumalabas yung patience, yung willingness to learn ko. I've been attending various dance and acting workshops naman para ma-improve yung skills ko in performing.
Ikaw ang binibining na ninanais ko, binibining marikit na dalangin ko. Ikaw ang nagbigay ng kulay sa aking mundo. Sana ay ipong habang buhay na ito. Ikaw ang binibining na ninanais ko, binibining marikit na dalangin
Anong pinaka challenge mo nung sumasayaw ka or in acting workshops?
The greatest challenge po talaga, Father, yung iiyak ka. Grabe yun. Like, sobrang hirap umiyak. Sobrang hirap talagang umiyak. As in, like, yung parang napafrustrate na lang ako pag di ako nakakaiyak. Yung ganun, yung mga eksena.
Anong iniisip mo kapag umiyak ka?
There's this thing called karga. Yun yung po yung tinuri ni Direk Ryan sa amin, the Chobok technique in acting. We believe that acting is personal. We apply our personal experiences to the scene para mas malabas yung emotion, yung pagiging natural namin when we're performing a certain scene.
Our experiences in life, they actually come together in a great performance. Even for musicians, so what we do, even when we play something, we have to put all of our emotions. I remember there was a time when Ryan Cayabyab once said that that singer, kailangan niyang masaktan para maintindihan niya yung kanta.
Grabe,
so, hindi
grabe.
pwedeng iwalay ka, hindi ba?
Hindi
so,
pwede yung i-acting lang for the sake.
Yeah, for the sake of just acting. Kasi malalaman nila na plastic na plastic. Lalo-lalo na when you act and then yung mukha mo halos pareho lang. May mga actors na gano'n. Parang ibig sabihin, hindi talaga galing sa kanilang sarili, di ba? So, you decided to get into college.
Yes.
And you decided mass communication. Was there a dilemma in choosing your career?
Since I'm in the showbiz world, I took up mass communications kasi parang workshop na rin siya sa akin, Father. Actually, ito na yung work ko showbiz. So, might as well pipili na lang ako ng course na kung saan ako komportable, kung saan may background na rin ako para hindi ako mahirapan. Kasi Father J-Boy, if maalala mo, I was a STEM pre-engineering student back in senior high.
I remember. Kasi ako, tapos biglang nag-mass comm.
But I think yung influence po talaga ng showbiz nakapag-decide sa akin na mag-mass comm na lang kasi I think na mas okay siyang mabalance. I think I will have a harder time in balancing engineering and showbiz po talaga.
What are the challenges that you undergo, especially your studies online?
Usually, Father, I look into the smaller details na lang po talaga. For example, the internet connection. Na masasabi naman talaga natin na hindi lahat may strong internet connection. Kaya there are some interference, may mga lag konti. For me, I'm experiencing struggles with the connections with me and the teacher, with my classmates.
Are there any stressors that you experience while studying online? It's not just studies, but the whole thing, that whole environment, being only at home, you cannot go out.
Actually, I took this learning test, Father. Actually, I just discovered that I'm a kinesthetic learner. Kinesthetic learner is more on kinesthetic and tactile learner.
Appear tayo online. Ganyan.
Okay.
Pareho tayo kinesthetic learner.
Yeah, kinesthetic learner. So, sanay tayo sa physical activities, sanay tayo sa galaw, di ba? Maggalaw tayong tao.
Exactly.
Ganun, so, being online, syempre nakatuto ka lang sa monitor mo, sa keyboard, sa mouse, sa laptop. Unlike sa face-to-face, there are a lot of physical activities. You can, for example, in certain subjects, may mga role play or sa math, like problem solving. Nahirapan akong mag-adjust being a kinesthetic learner to online classes po talaga. Like, it's not my forte talaga na nakaharap lang sa monitor and listening to the teacher. Iba talaga yung, diba, face-to-face po talaga, Father. So, yung...
Our studies, when we study, part of it is the social element. Alam mo yung nag-aaral ka, and you learn something because you are interacting with your classmates. Nothing beats really being with your classmates. And learning becomes challenging kapag wala
Yeah,
ka.
very challenging.
Tama ka. Pag kinesthetic, kailangan mong gumalaw
Yeah.
Hindi umandar yung utak pag hindi ka gumagalaw. Alam mo yun? So,
doon na po pasok yung loneliness factor, Father J-Boy, diba? Like, the vibe, the aura of the class, yung ingay ng class, namimiss ko na nga productive noise, as I would say that back then in senior high.
It's the ambience, no? When everybody get to see my klase na sumisigaw, may klase na nagpapalakpakan, may klase na nagkakantsawan, ganyan. You all hear that while in your own class. And somehow it gives you some gasoline. Since you're very, very young, you're online, what are the things that you do to manage your stress?
You ask for help, Father, di ba? Hindi ako naniniwala, Father, na meron isang hindi nahirapan sa online class. All of us are really struggling because we're adjusting to the new system, the new way of learning. So, I think we should ask for help sa teachers natin. Huwag po tayong mahiya sa kapwa classmate natin. And most of all sa parents talaga, Father. Kasi sila po talaga yung close sa atin, di ba? And don't forget to have fun. We may see online classes as a way of struggle, but we need to see, parang Catriona Gray, the silver lining in it, di ba? The beauty in online learning is, at least, di ba, like, hindi masayang yung 1 year natin. Kasi 1 year can change a lot po talaga, Father. So I'm very thankful for Ateneo that they pushed through with online learning. Just don't forget to have fun, like, kasi it's something new, di ba?
No, but your Instagram tells me a lot that you're also having fun. Oh, dalawa, di ba?
I'm having fun.
Despite
Despite the struggle,
kung
I'm
ano
also
ginagawa,
having
di ba?
fun.
Nagpo-basketball ka, nagti-TikTok ka, talaga.
Yeah.
Okay, ito mo kung paano mo,
Have fun.
how you're
Yung mga,
having fun.
I think it's a way of stress reliever. I forgot the certain term po talaga, Father.
It's
a therapy ba?
Coping mechanism.
Or, coping mechanism. Like ako, dinadaan ko na lang sa TikTok on my spare time. Kung
Pero ang
nakikita
galing
niyo
nga ng
po.
sayaw mo, no? Sa totoo lang.
Sige. Makikita naman din nila eh.
Puro basketball itong batang to. Tapos bigla nakita ko yung TikTok mo. So ito.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy that you have discovered another aspect of your life. Those TikToks, I don't look down on people who are on TikToks, okay? As long as they're, of course, decent. But those TikToks are short videos that is manageable in terms of if you're learning a certain hobby, learning a new talent. Alam mo yung ganon? Those TikToks are helpful. Di
Yeah,
ba?
very helpful kasi it's a way of expressing yourself din if you're interested in singing, in dancing, acting, or kasi TikTok can be used in all kinds of aspects nga, Father. Kahit basketball skills ko, dina-demonstrate ko sa TikTok, di ba? So, ayun, it's a way of pag-release ng ng tension within your body para loose ka lang and you get to be yourself.
Because it might inspire other people to learn new things. And that's a great stress reliever. Not everything is your studies, hindi ba? We have the left brain and the right brain. We have different intelligences.
Yes.
Therefore, to discover a lot of things which you can do is very empowering.
They be like, "Hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart." That's
Flash. Yeah. Now that you know how my eyes be, I'm rocking C's over Nike, but you know me, I'm low key. Don't say a word, word.
I've been trapping on my own, couple bands for
I've been on my rockstar.
I find really interesting is be kind to yourself. May times talaga na we commit mistakes. Minsan, hindi natin naabot yung passing score sa certain quiz. But that's okay. That's the beauty of it eh. We learn from it para hindi natin maulit. Actually, I've experienced various retakes in my certain quizzes, Father. Kasi ganun talaga ako nahirapan. It's a way to really challenge yourself. Wag naman sana hindi naman tayo abot sa point na dinadown na natin yung sarili natin, na mawawala na tayo ng pag-asa. Dapat alam mo kung saan hanggang yung limits mo, yung ceiling ng limits mo. Kasi minsan na-overworking tayo. Kasi in college, in our case, Father, it's more on formative assessments. And we have this thing called summative assessment by the end of the sem. So, as in, I see various tweets online, posts sa FB na grabe, formative assessment lang to. Tapos iniiyak ka na natin. What more na lang if summative? Kasi
There's a way of looking at failures. It can make you or it can break you. Parang basketball lang yan, di ba? Lagi naman minsan natatalo tayo talaga, di ba?
yes.
So ano yung point nung pag-basketball? Tingnan mo kung paano kayo naglaro, paano kayo mag-improve. Para the next one, it'll be better. I think the quizzes are like that. So I'm a teacher. I tell you, guys, sometimes what can teach you are those mistakes.
Father, hindi buo yung learning process without the mistakes itself.
Yeah, that's true. And that is also true in life, di ba?
Yeah. Oo naman, secret to relieve stress. The first secret is really to avoid negative people. Ako, grabe, paglabas ko ng PBB, ang dami kong basher, alam na. Di naman may iwasan yun, may mga bashers talaga. There are really persons who will try to bring you down para maangat sila, or let's say yun na yung happiness nila. I think the negativity talaga is something that we should avoid para we can grow, we can be productive. Para we should focus more on the positive side kasi negative people will really try to bring us down. It's a challenge talaga in our life. The second secret that I would say, Father, is talk to God through prayer. God plays an important role talaga, lalo na ngayon na nasa stress tayo. We talk to God, we share to God kung ano yung mga struggles natin kasi at the end of the day, God is always there to help us to para malagpasan natin yung mga struggles natin.
And especially with your personality, your kinesthetic, to be just staying here.
Yeah,
Ako nga sabi ko,
hirap naman, just...
Oo, ang ganun na kumara.
Di ba?
Nakakamiss na yung lahat
Diba?
ng activity. So sabi ko, visit na itong virus na to.
Oo nga, grabe.
Nalimit tayo bigla. What would you advise people who have dreams such as yours?
Siyempre, I'm now working as an artist. What I would say to people that have dreams in general is, please don't be afraid to commit mistakes. I've been in various auditions, I've been in various VTRs. Talagang your time will come lang talaga. Kasi God has a way for you talaga. God has a plan for each one of us. And I think that with the help of failures, to make us stronger, to make us believe more in ourselves na hindi dapat, ang tingin natin sa sarili natin, hindi dapat perfecto. Magaling ako sa ganito, magaling ako sa ganito. Hindi dapat ganun. We need to know talaga on the things where we can improve on para ma-achieve natin yung goals natin so that we can get outside of our comfort zone. And just don't lose hope, pray to God. Yes. Yeah. And patience with time management. As what my former high school coach, Coach Miggy, said to me, hindi siya prioritize your schedule. It's scheduling your priorities. So we have certain priorities, so we need to schedule it talaga. Hindi yung basta gawin natin to, gawin natin yan. Hindi. Dapat may certain plan talaga tayo.
In other words, what is important when you dream is that you continually hope. You need a lot of courage
of course,
to pursue those dreams. Kaya tama sabi ni Miggy, di ba? You schedule your priorities as long as you know what you really want.
So unang-una, I would like to thank you, Father J-Boy, the Ateneo community, for inviting me once again. I would like to say to all the students, to all the teachers na experiencing struggles with online learning is just don't give up and don't lose hope and just see the beauty in everything. Stay safe, guys.
Oo nga, stay safe. You are safe at home. Okay.
Yes.
Sige, maraming salamat
safe
again.
At home.
And so once again, maraming salamat, Lance, for guesting. I promise to pray for you and your studies and your future. And to all of you, thank you very much for watching. Drop a question on the comment section down below for future content. And don't forget to subscribe. This is Father J-Boy on the line. I'll see you next time.